Alrighty, so we're gonna take this battery out now. As you can see, there is a brass plate there that holds it in, and then there's the two terminals, and so they use different size sockets. So the brass plate uses a 13 millimeter, and the two terminals use 10 millimeter. Car's metric because it's European, obviously. So anyway, now without further ado, I will remove the brackets. Actually, you can just hand thread them. And that's really the best way to do things. If you can hand thread something, it makes your life so much easier. So this clearly wasn't put in very tight.
I don't even need that. Put the socket on and you can use that.
And if you have a socket screwdriver, that makes things even easier. Which of course I didn't know we had because I'm at Greg's place, not my own. So this bracket just comes out. Perhaps in the OEM, if you have a smaller battery, this appears to work that you can tighten this down so that it holds the battery in place if you have a smaller one. This battery's pretty beefy, to be honest. I don't think the one we're getting today is as large. All right, so now you take this and you can go down to your terminal. I'll start with ground, that's the smart thing to do. And then you just thread it off.
You don't have to take it all the way either, you just have to loosen it a bit. It's probably locked.
Loosen it a bit.
Yeah. You just have to wiggle the... Should just have to wiggle the clamp. Yeah, just like that.
So you just wiggle it to take it off.
Make sure that little nut is going to stay there and not fall off. Should be okay.
And if you're worried about it, you can just tighten it back up again.
Yeah, you only have to loosen it like maybe a turn, 2 turns max kind of thing.
There you go. And now the battery will come out.
It's actually got some handles so you can actually lift it out. I put it on the cover here.
It'll come out quite
There you go.
It'll come out kind of difficultly, but it will come out.
Heavy battery.
That's how you remove a battery from an E46 BMW.
Take off. Yeah.
So the last thing we need to do today is install the new battery that we purchased. This isn't necessarily the battery I wanted to get, but for now it will do its job. So first things first is we'll take the caps off.
Might have to pull a pad, I'm not sure if they...
Oh,
And
this is why you script things.
that's why you what?
This is why you script things.
No scripting necessary. I like to do it on the fly.
Alright, so
See if you can gently
this tool
pop it
should
off.
help.
There you go.
See, very easy once you have that.
Take your little tag off.
This little tag to keep this.
Alright. Well, that's just talking about your Eco Core charge mainly. So the bigger one of these is positive. So they're pretty clean, but just give them a quick same direction down all the way and back. Other one, this one here first. Do positive with that one. You gotta push. Yeah, there you go. Once down to the bottom and then keep turning the same way and pull back up. And all it does is give a little polish. And then this one for the smaller one, negative. The battery is pretty good because it's new. The bigger thing is we need to do the wire ends on the car. So for the negative, same now, you take this off here. Same thing, rotating. So as it gets dark in here, you're gonna need 2 hands rather than get it. It's very dark in here now.
And that camera's got good gain on it. Okay.
That one looks
better.
Looks decent. So then here, same thing, but that one's for the red, for the positive. So the cap back on that. I'll put this back on here.
Now I'm gonna get my assistant to drop the battery in because when I pulled the other one out,
Had technical difficulties.
as you saw earlier. Actually, I'll call him co-presenter from now on.
Co-presenter. I've been promoted.
So it's got to go in the other way around because that's where the terminals are. Like so.
Pretty center to me. So I'll go ahead and do your positive first, yeah?
Should this just slide in?
Yeah, and so the only thing you want to do when you're putting the wires back on is kind of, when you get it bottomed, rotate it a bit to kind of grind it in and make sure it's a good connection.
I guess that's bottomed. No, I can go further.
This one here, you might need to back it up a little bit. So now you would have kind of like pushed the clip at the same time.
It's getting caught on the plastic there.
On the plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All that matters is that it's
Ground in enough to make a tight connection, so I'll do this one and you can then judge this for how much torque to put on the other one, because you don't want to do them too tight or it'll just disintegrate the lead. Or these ones actually. Remember if these ones are lead or if they're actually metal. They're like some kind of a steel. The Mark IIs, they did them. It was nice they were actually steel instead of lead.
well, they weren't tightened very far because I could just use a screwdriver to open them.
Okay, so you can feel the tension on that one with the tool and then do the same on the other one.
Okay, that's very tight.
What?
I guess it's only 12 volt. Right?
Yeah, it can't hurt you.
Doesn't mean I want to touch it.
Hey, we got a trunk light. Means it actually works. Does it need to be loosened more still? So use the tool there and flip it the other direction.
I'm editing out that jump, by the way.
Why?
Because
Why did you jump? It didn't zap you, did it?
no,
Just sparked a little bit.
it sparked a bit.
That's how much draw we're talking about. Give that a try. Yeah. It's got to spread a little bit as you push it down. It might not be perfectly straight. See? And it falls on once you get it straight. Can you see me?
I'm gonna have to CGI replace her face with me.
And the hat color, yeah.
All the CGI.
And the reason we do positive first is so now when you're tightening up the negative, if you touch the ratchet to something, it can't spark. Unless you touch it to the positive side while you're tightening the negative. Okay, so then put your bracket back on. I'll get you the other ratchet here. there, sir. Same with this.
Yeah, tighten it down a little bit.
Just to stop the battery from jumping around. I don't even know if it's gonna. I don't even know if it's gonna tighten far enough.
Because I think it's a left-footed screw.
I think you're going the wrong way. There you go. You might run out of thread, but it'll be close at least. Yeah, so
I don't know.
I don't think it's a problem. The only other thing you could do is put a little piece of plywood under it, but we're not dirt rallying the car, so I think it'll be okay.
Okay, and that's how you replace the battery on a BMW 328i.